All right, Kev, here we go. Down in the bottom right-hand corner of Belshir Vestige, the red Zerg player. It is Incredible Miracles. Nestea. Whoosh. Them camera shots. Funkabeezy.
The other I Am Zerg showed Nestea the way. Curious to see if Nestea can follow Bjol to the round of 16. Would mean the second I Am play we could welcome here to Southern California. Would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. So we were talking to Gosu User a little bit before the matches today.
Yeah, you have to introduce your man.
Oh,
your boy.
I thought you just did it.
No.
My bad. All right, let's. So here he is in the top left-hand corner of Belshir Vestige, the blue Zerg, the survivor man, the greatest mechanic, the finest lover, and the best man in the world of StarCraft 2. It is Root Vibe.
I actually think the day that you are going to marry your girlfriend, Vibe's probably going to be your best man. Just out of nowhere, you know. There's going to be like 3 or 4 guys who think, I might be Ben's best man. Then it just sends out the invitation to Vibe. Like, you want to be the best. Vibe's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Of course he would. He's the greatest guy in the world, man. He's like, yeah, I got your back, bro.
But yeah, go ahead. You want to? You spoke with Goats User, man.
Yeah, well, we were all three talking before the matches today, just about stylistically what we should expect from Nestea. And Goats User really intelligently pointed out that Nestea has a very unorthodox ZVZ style that kind of looks like old school Zerg versus Protoss back in the Wings of Liberty days. A lot of times he'll stay on layer tech, make roaches and support those roaches with speedlings, and try to create openings and do damage at really weird timings. And I thought that was a cool thought. And then I talked to Vi, and I was like, "Hey man, how are you getting ready for these Nestea games?" And he's like, "Well, I'm really expecting Mutas." And I was like, "Uh-oh." So we'll see if Nestea is able to catch Vibe off guard, or if with some crazy roach play, or if Vibe is correct in his assumptions to prepare for Muta. Something you pointed out, Kev, was that Vibe's been practicing with Kane. Kane's a great Muta player, so it's really important not to allow your practice to color your play when you're talking styles, like play styles and stuff.
The openings are a little different. We saw Vibe going with the hatchery first, while Nestea decided to go gas, pool, and then hatch. At the end of the day, there shouldn't be a massive difference. But, speed will be a tiny bit quicker for Nestea. Doesn't change a whole lot. Of course, this hatchery is going to be a little bit quicker for Vibe.
Yep.
I definitely think we're going to see a lot of crazy things today, man. With the amount of ZVZs that we got coming up, it is inevitable that we are going to see some early pools, that we are going to see, maybe a good old Roddy build.
The Roddy build is definitely the best build of them all. Roddy build ZVZ is, of course, make 2 bases, make about 18 drones. Get Zergling speed and be like, Momon, eat your heart out.
only made Zerglings. Nestea already starting his link production. Baneling that's going down for Vibe already.
Actually, Nestea's build is looking a lot like the Roddy build.
Yes, he has 16 drones. That's the amount of drones that I make in general.
He's managed to mine enough gas for a Baneling nest, though.
He also did the...
But now he's not mining gas anymore. Why would you mine that 50 gas if you're just going to make speedlings? Oh, man.
Maybe it was a fake.
I'm a little nervous to see how this timing works out.
Vibe did scout the extractor, by the way, Ben.
Vibe can defend this with what he has. He has all the right pieces, but if the Lings run across the map before he's able to position himself, he's going to die. It's a positional thing right now. So here come those speedlings. Vibe sees it with his Overlord. He should probably try to get his queens to the ramp and pull the drones into the main. It doesn't look like he's going to do that, though.
What are you going to do, though, Vibe?
I don't think this is the right answer. Don't ride out and meet it. Charge of the Light Brigade.
Oh my god, a couple of the Zerglings getting trapped over here as well. Loses 5 Lings immediately, and that is a really, really big blunder.
That is a game-ending blunder, I fear, as Vibe has no chance of getting any extra units out, and the world's greatest man is unfortunately looking like he's going to fall very early.
That was a very good Baneling connection, but doesn't really matter how many Lings we have on the way. 22 Lings on the way. Perhaps Vibe will be able to stabilize eventually. Let's not forget, Nestea is doing this only of 18 drones, or 16 drones even. So if Vibe is able to stabilize, which it kind of looks like right now.
Is he really going to get through this? That Baneling detonation
one Baneling
saved his life, man. He only lost 3 drones, and he has a worker lead right now.
And he has a Ling, well, almost a Ling lead. He has 2 Banelings, though.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. That single Baneling, the hero of the day. And Vibe is actually stabilized, so I thought that was certain death. But I should know better than to underestimate Vibe. Oh, Nestea with a huge mistake loses another big group of Lings. And Vibe might be able to counterattack now.
He still has one more Baneling wiggling around the map. You can really see Nestea trying to keep Vibe on his side of the map right now, being as active as he possibly can with all these links. Might be able to pick off a drone or two over here. Picked up one. 12 links on the way right now for Nestea, who did squeeze out a few drones here and there while he was keeping Vibe on his side of the map.
Nestea with a worker lead now, actually.
His Baneling nest is really late, though.
It's
well, I guess it doesn't matter.
It is very late. Nestea continuing to try and keep Vibe back with the run-bys and picking off small, like a drone here and a drone there. Vibe, is he going to do something crazy? It doesn't look like it. He's droning right now. So it's 25 harvesters for Vibe, 22 harvesters for Nestea. Vibe is pulling back, so we're not going to see him commit to any kind of counter-aggression.
Once more, a couple of links sneak into main base. Nice micro there by Vibe, keeps his drone alive. Might seem like a small thing, but in ZVZ, in this phase of the game, every drone is worth their weight in gold.
What a hero that Baneling was. Give him a Medal of Honor.
Yeah. Perhaps Nestea also thinking that it was kind of in the bag already. And there's only 22 Zerglings on the way. Well, that's a lot of links. Of course, that's the beauty of Hatch first, man. Gets a little bit of additional larva.
That's why the Roddy build's so strong. But, I always told you, Kev, the downfall of the Roddy build is that one Baneling.
No, you can avoid that Baneling. Everything right. Overlord a little bit out of position here for Nestea.
Look at this angry Baneling trying to chase everything. He's so mad. Now he's dead.
Nestea making quite a few Banelings over here, but still he has 39 drones at home. He's actually doing a really good job in faking Vibe out. Vibe is investing a lot of resources over here in this.
He should cancel these extra extractors.
He doesn't know. This is actually very well done by Nestea. Nestea sold this so convincingly, Ben.
Oh, man.
Despite me not even having Fog of War, I almost believed in it.
Yeah, I did too. Nestea does allow a few of Vibe's Lings to run past him. Oh, Vibe, don't click on the hatchery. Ling's going to get a good scout, but that's all they're going to get. There's not really much of a chance of him doing any damage. Trying to hide some Zerglings to morph into Banelings, but Nestea's not going to fall. For that kind of craziness, this is one of the greatest StarCraft 2 players of all time. Now up to 44 drones against 33. Nestea has really turned it around.
But one thing that Vibe does have, Ben, is that his layer was so much quicker than the one of Nestea. Nestea just starting his layer right now. It's going to take 50 additional seconds. Spire is already on the way for Vibe. He is down 10 workers, and this base is going to go down as well. But if he gets enough Mule Scout on the map, he might be able to make it extremely hard for Nestea to keep the base even alive.
We'll see. Vibe.
This was just a pretty big investment. He actually completely shut himself in as well.
300 minerals and 4 drones, so even more than that.
And he's going to have to... Well, he's not able to get in right now. This kind of gives away what he's going for as well. Well,
I guess you're going to go mute it. Spire finishing up right now for Vibe. He's got about 600 gas. It'll probably be 700 or 800 by the time that Spire's actually done. So he'll be able to get a pretty reasonable presence on the map with those mutas. But is he going to be able to do any real damage with them?
He's going to be down quite a few workers. I think Nestea, if I would be Nestea right now, I would definitely not only do it with spores. Just throw down 4 or 5 spores. Might seem like a waste of money, but at least you're going to be able to cover everything. He's going to have so much more additional larvae anyway.
Oh, and he's already doing it. Man, that's a great call, Kev.
And he needs to, 2 spores per base. Why not?
4 spores going down at once. That Spire about halfway done for Nestea. Great Overseer Scout allows Nestea to figure out what's going on. Vibe needs to kill Nestea's 3rd base or do some big damage somewhere else, like equivalent to that. Nestea knows exactly what Vibe's intentions are, and he's got this Zergling group set up to counter into the 3rd, but it's unfortunately not going to be able to make anything happen. Vibe spotted out. Muta's now making their way across, but they are not going to get much done with all these spore crawlers.
I really love it. Because of all those spores, he's going to be able to keep the mutas that will hatch one at a time very safe as well. Because Nestea knows he's going to need a little bit of time before he's able to overtake Vibe in mutas, but eventually he will be able to do that. And it seems like Vibe is aware of that as well. He's going to research +1 and roach speed already. So I think that these are all the muta lists that he's ever going to make. And that's going to make this game super interesting.
How do I feel about that? That's an interesting choice.
That's really weird. I mean, not weird in a bad way. I'm just very surprised by it.
Well, I mean, it's not unheard of for a player to make a few mutas and then immediately tech switch out and try to...
It seems really smart as well because of the amount of spores that the spores that I recommended to Nestea, I hope he wasn't listening. Nestea's like, thanks, Roddy, just made 6 spores. He thought it was a good idea.
Happy little Baneling goes down as Vibe has finally secured his 3rd base. Nestea has been mining off of 6 gas for a while longer than Vibe, and already has not just a Muta lead, but a pretty substantial one, 13 to 7.
It's 5 more in production. I just don't really see how Vibe is going to be able to defend against like 20 Muta lists.
And this is kind of the problem with that quick tech switch. These roaches are going to be useless against this number of Mutalisks.
There's no infestation pit. There's not a single spore crawler out. I'm really afraid if these Mutas soon fly across the map, that they might just be able to straight up win the game. Okay, first spore is going down right now for Vibe, so he's at least going to have some sort of static defense to fall back on. Taking a look at the work account right now, we saw Vibe squeezing out the crazy amount of time. He actually has his work the lead right now.
And Vibe's now going back to Muta production, so it's just wasted gas on roaches. He's going to be down in the Muta count pretty much forever. Nestea's Carapace upgrade, that +1 armor for the Mutas, is going to finish way before Vibe's.
So was it just a big misread by Vibe,
Yeah,
thinking that
well,
Nestea was going roaches?
I don't think he thought Nestea was going roaches. I think he was trying to force a reaction out of Nestea and then punish it. Unfortunately, the follow-up that Nestea made was to just make a lot of Mutas. Like, as we see the first real Mutalisk engagement. In my mind, what Vibe was doing there was he says, I'm going to go Mutas first so that you don't go Mutas. And then I'm going to kill you with roaches. And that's how it's going to go down. But Nestea's like, well, I'm going to go Mutas anyway because I've got more gas than you. And Vibe obviously can't fight these Mutalisks. Zergling's in his natural, just a terrible turn of events here for Vibe.
There are 40 links on the map right now for Nestea and only 3 for Vibe, so Vibe is going to have a really hard time cleaning up all these links. And if he focuses the links, of course, he's going to lose quite a few Mutalisks. More reinforcements screwing in for Nestea as well. Nestea played this out beautifully, and perhaps Vibe misreading the situation a tiny bit.
Yep, Nestea absolutely dunking on Vibe right now. Tough loss here for the Root Zerg, who was really in pretty good positions on multiple occasions in this game, but he kind of got out